You have the sign right here, you need to move it to a free speech zone.
Broadcasting live from the over-the-ground bunker where people think I'm Illuminati because of the camera angle and barbers don't come around very often. But anyway, I digress. I wanted to talk to you about free speech zones in Mesa, Arizona at the Republican puppet debate. We had 4 20-foot Ron Paul 2012 signs, but we took one down in front of the building, and guess what? You got to go to the free speech zone. The whole idea that some government bureaucrat can sell public property to some wealthy individual and then they turn it into a private establishment where you're not allowed never really sat well with me. I mean, either it's public or it's not. You know, whether some jicky jack down at the city council wants to sell it to some wealthy guy and then make it restrict my access to it, I mean, I think is ridiculous. I mean, I don't want to delve into the whole property rights issue with this whole thing, but I've had a problem with that. And anyway, without further ado, here is the chaos. Free speech zone. That's America now? We got free speech zone? Is that what we're protected? Is that in the Constitution?
Absolutely.
It says something about free speech zone in the Constitution?
It's also about public safety.
Yeah, what's the safety hazard with this?
Well, part of it is
safety
that you're
hazard
right in the middle.
Is it's making you learn the truth. Hey, don't touch my camera.
Don't
touch my camera. Okay. Do you see me touching you?
Yeah, thanks, bud. Appreciate you.
Where's this free speech zone you guys are talking about?
Right over there. See where most of your guys are? It's right over there.
Most of your guys?
Yeah, most of all the
your guys, huh?
People are over there. Yeah, and I've been over there too. And I appreciate you guys being here. This is exactly
whatever, dude. It's always little Napoleons like you screw everything up.
Napoleon. That's exactly
Beat
what I am. The guy with the camera. To move it over into the zone over there. I said the small signs are fine. We have no problem.
Are you the owner of the sign?
No, nobody's an owner.
Nobody's the owner?
Belongs to America.
Okay. So if we take it down, is there anybody who would claim
There's obviously going to be somebody. It'd be America.
Do you know who it is?
It'd be America.
I'm sorry.
So why would you steal somebody's property?
Oh, we're not taking it, but we can't leave abandoned property sitting right there. Is there somebody
There's people holding the sign.
I don't see anybody.
He's holding the sign. He's holding the sign. I'll hold the sign.
Some of the people from the city of Mesa said they spoke to you about the sign.
Who
the
did?
People that work for the city of Mesa, did they?
No.
No, they didn't talk to you at all?
Who works for the city of Mesa?
The gentleman with the little tags on.
I didn't know we have free speech zones in America.
Okay. We do we have designated free speech spot, and the sign be okay to go down there. If somebody here wants to take ownership of the sign, they can feel free. They can take that down there, and they're fine. If no one's claiming ownership of this, I'm going to take it down right now.
We're all claiming ownership. Now on.
Okay. Well, let me go ahead and warn you then. You have the sign right here. You need to move it to a free speech zone. It's not allowed right here.
Or what? Is it a crime?
Yes.
Under what statute?
This is a public thoroughfare, okay? We're not going to allow the sign to stay right here.
Under what statute? Just go get your supervisor. Please explain to me
we
what
will allow you to
statute
bring it down to Center Street.
I understand what you're telling me you're allowing me to do, but tell me the statute that says that's illegal.
It's a bunch of numbers I don't have at the top of my head. And
can you go get them?
Insult me by having that.
Can you go get them?
You know, if you want to Google it on your telephone.
Oh, you expect us to know all the laws? Do we have our little computer? You're a law enforcement officer. Please, just look up the statute or code, and if it is against the law, then we'll move it.
Okay. You told me it's conflicting stuff here. Are you taking ownership of the sign?
No, we're all owners.
Okay, you're not.
America's an owner.
Does anybody sign right here? Does anybody sign?
It's everybody's sign. Tell me the statute, and I'll be fine. We'll all gather together and move it.
The city ordinance, we have a
just tell me the law.
In the city ordinance.
I want to know the law, not an ordinance, not a code.
We're not here to fight with you, okay?
Either am I.
And if I was to tell you the code,
obviously you are trying to fight with me, or you wouldn't put me in a free speech zone.
No, that's not my job.
This is not America, dude. When you got a free speech zone saying you're okay to do what you want over in this corner, way away from everybody else, where you can't express your First Amendment. I'm trying to be fair with you guys.
No, this is just typical.
It's typical of trying to express my First Amendment right.
Yeah, we appreciate you doing that.
No, you don't. You appreciate it over there.
We appreciate
what about right here? Just explain the law and what it is, and if it's legit, then people will move it.
Yeah.
Nobody's trying to fight with you and argue.
Oh, no problem.
I mean, you guys will make a law up tomorrow if there ain't one today.
No, this is a public thoroughfare, and this is, we don't allow signs in the medians and stuff. So this is still a city street.
Okay, what about the sidewalk?
When you can block the sidewalk, you're not allowed to block the sidewalk.
So somebody bought the sidewalk.
What's that?
Somebody bought this sidewalk?
No. There's some state statutes that don't allow you to block the sidewalk.
They're not.
You can't sit, you can't sleep, you can't block a sidewalk.
The sidewalk, people can walk around it. Nobody's blocking it. I mean, now you're making stuff up. People can easily walk past this sign. It's not like we got sideways and you cannot, impossibility, walk through it without going into traffic.
Yes, sir. The city of Mesa.
Be logical with me now.
Oh, I'm trying to talk, and then you're talking over top of me.
Go ahead.
The city of Mesa wants to respect your free speech. That's why the designated place on Center Street for you to hold signs like this.
Away from everybody that you want to express your First Amendment with.
What's that?
Away from the people that you want to express your First Amendment to.
You know, I'm not sure who you're looking for, but that sign.
I'm looking for you to follow the rule of law, and that's the Constitution. I have the right to the First Amendment. He does. He does. He does. As long as the sign is not harming anybody, which it's not, what is the big deal? Because this city has a code that magically trumps the Constitution now. It trumps the First Amendment. Because you got a code, it trumps the First Amendment. I disagree.
The city of Mesa has made available for you a place to go ahead and have your sign and your free speech.
Oh, isn't that so wonderful of them? That's so nice of them to put you. Why don't they just put us in Apache Junction? It'd be just as nice, right? What about way on the edge of Mesa?
Right now you're being absurd, and I don't really understand.
No, it's being absurd is to put you over in a corner where nobody. If you're over somewhere where nobody cares about that you're not protesting to, what difference does it make? Why even go protest?
Do you hear a protest?
Does it make any sense? No, we're here utilizing our First Amendment right to free speech. But if you're putting somebody over in a free speech zone away from the people that you want to affect with your free speech, then you're in effect silencing my speech. The city of Mesa has a code to silence people's speech.
So I signed the letter to tell us, but since we're permitted for this area to move anybody that or stuff that's inappropriate for the area to the free speech area. So David Short with the Downtown Mesa Association. Okay. So I was working with Mike Bellows as my contact, so and he signed the letter. Just said if there's ever any issues, just either get him or tell what it is. So.
Okay. And then I'm sorry. You do mind stepping over here?
Hey, that's not yours.
Oh, this is our special event.
That's not yours. No, this is not yours. You're stealing. You're stealing.
Oh, I'm not stealing.
It's not yours, correct?
No, it's not. This is my
You are
special
touching
event,
somebody's property. It's not your property.
This is my special event, and I'm here to move it.
Notice, everybody, these people are stealing. These people are stealing the Ron Paul sign. They are so threatened by the truth. They are so threatened by the truth that they're going to steal a sign. That's communism. They want to put you in a free speech zone. This is America that you live in. Steal a Ron Paul sign. Pathetic, dude. You are so pathetic. You allow them to steal private property?
Sir, it's abandoned. So far,
it's not abandoned.
And no one claims.
How long do you got to wait before you call something abandoned? 2 seconds? Till you make up the decision in your mind?
There's no ownership.
You just allowed theft right there. You know it's not theirs.
Are you saying this is your property?
I'm not saying that. You know it's not theirs.
We have it here, so if somebody likes to come and claim it, they can.
You know it's not theirs. No, you allow theft right there. Again, you guys are supposed to be upholding the law, and you're allowing the theft.
Oh, that's not true, sir. So
pirating, pirates. That's why I call you guys that. Thieves.
You're being pretty upset right now.
Thieves, pirates. That's what's going on. You stole the sign.
You did take it away, guys. You gotta admit that.
Huh?
They did steal it.
They stole it. It's not your sign to steal.
If they want to put it on center, they're welcome to.
No. You didn't be charged with theft. You just stole it. You just ran off with property. It's not yours. You know it's not yours.
You
What's
have it
your
on
name?
our permit.
What's your name? I don't need a permit. My permit's the First Amendment.
No, I said we have a permit.
You don't own everything. Just because you got a permit don't mean you own everything.
It wasn't secured. It's going to blow with the wind and hit somebody.
You're about to push the limits.
Because it's out of control.
You don't need to push the limits, all right? If you end up pushing the limits, I'll have to take law enforcement action, okay? And that's what we will.
I'm pushing the limits, they steal, and I'm pushing the limits.
That's not the case.
This is exactly what we're dealing with, this psychology that's craziness. I'm the one pushing the limits, but they steal. I don't get the common sense here. You allow theft, but I'm pushing the limits. Bizarro world, 1984. Before I forget, Freedom's Phoenix and Ernest Hancock and Nick and Drew and all those people are having an event where they're trying to help a fundraiser for Daily Paul, and they're selling these dime cards. They're silver dimes, and this is a 44.9 card, of course. It's not the actual Daily Paul one, but this is it. Go to the link down at the bottom and help support Daily Paul and check it out. They're trying to get rid of 5,000 of these. They've already sold 3,000 or 4,000 of them, and let's push them over the limit. Let's get them over to 5. Anyway, see you on the flip side.